Hi, Fiercely Fabulous Incentive Group. My name is April Nyman, and I am an independent Scentsy director, and my team is the A team. I've been a director for almost a year now, and I've been with Scentsy for 2 years. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about recruiting, and I'm going to go over some of the issues that you all posted on my post on our group that you are having when it comes to recruiting. The first issue was feeling like everyone is in a position to where they can't join. That's one of the biggest mistakes that you can make. What I want you to start thinking about is that every person that you talk to, every hostess that you have, every customer you have, that they are your next potential team member. You never know who needs the Scentsy blessing in their life and for what reason. We all joined Scentsy for different reasons. Sometimes our reasons change on why we need Scentsy and why we love it so much. So don't make that decision for somebody. It's your job as a consultant, if you're wanting to grow your team, to offer that opportunity to everybody. And then they can tell you why or why not they would or would not like to join your team. What if somebody didn't ask you to join? What if somebody never offered you the opportunity? Wouldn't imagine your life without Scentsy. I couldn't. Another issue was the $99. Either they don't have it or that they didn't look at it as an investment. And what I do sometimes is if somebody's going to be placing an order, say their order is $60, $70, I don't know, $100, I let them know. You know, for $99, you get all this stuff in your kit, and then you can put your own orders in. So that right there, you're already getting your $100 that you were going to spend anyway. Also, there was a post that Angie did when it was her week, the ABCs of reasons, of ways to find the $99 to join. There are a million ways to find $99. Borrow it from a friend, sell some stuff on Craigslist, have a yard sale. If people want to join, they will find the $99. One thing that I offer is a decider party. They say, I don't really have the $99. I said, well, let's set you up with a basket party or a home party. And then, you know, we want to strive to have $500 in sales. We'll try to do it towards the end of the month. That way, all you would have to do is try to find somebody, a family member or a friend, to lend you that $99. We put that $500 under you as soon as you sign up. Bam, they've got their shooting star. And then on the 10th, when the commissions are run, they get that $100 back as commission. And so if they can find a way, then you're just looking to find a way to loan for them to loan themselves the $99. If people really can't find the $99, then they must not want it bad enough, and those really aren't the kind of people that you want on your team. Another issue that was posted was finding people who were interested. There was quite a few people on the list that said, I just can't find anyone interested in joining my team. There's probably some reasons for that. You're probably not asking everybody. I ask everybody. Family, friends, hostesses, customers. I post on Facebook, so people are seeing it constantly. I put it out there. I want to grow my team. Your best potential, in my opinion, your best potential recruits are going to be your hostesses or your best customers. They already love the product. They already understand the way that they take orders. They already have, if they've hosted, then they already have a customer base, everybody who attended their party. Especially, I like to call them my serial basket party hostesses. I've had quite a few family members and friends who every month they take a basket party, they have a basket party, they bring it in, they no more than have their orders delivered, and they're already wanting another basket party because they have people who are wanting to order. And then I let them know, every time they bring that basket party to me, I let them know, hey, you know what? You could be putting these orders in. You're doing all the work, and you're bringing it to me, and I'll gladly put the orders in and make the commission, but you could be doing this. Sometimes it's as simple as pointing it out to them and get their wheels turning. And it might not be the first time that they say, oh, okay, I'll go ahead. Yeah, that sounds like something I want to do. But it gets their wheels turning in it, and it gets them thinking about the option of, yeah, maybe I could do that. Another thing you want to do when you're thinking about finding people who are interested is listen to people when they're talking to you. Maybe sometimes you'll hear a reason that they might need Scentsy in a way that it could be a blessing in their life. Maybe they're looking for a little extra money. Maybe they say, man, Christmas is going to be really hard this year. I don't have a lot of extra cash. And you could say, you could join my team and save up all your commissions from here till Christmas, and Scentsy could pay for your Christmas. Just a couple of parties a month, that money adds up really fast. A few $100s could be a big blessing to some people. Another issue that was posted was thinking that you were pushing it on people. I had that as a huge obstacle when I joined, and that was even for asking people to host parties and asking people to join my team. I felt like I was bothering people. You have to change the way that you're thinking about it. Instead of bothering people, that you're offering a blessing to them. The worst thing that they could tell you is no. But if you don't ask them, then you'll never know what their answer is. So unless you're calling them 5 times a day, sending them 10 messages in a row on Facebook, showing up at their house uninvited, you are not pushing it on people. So be professional about it. Ask everybody and then follow up with the ones that show interest. If they let you know, this just really isn't my thing and I'm really not interested, then, say, great, thanks for getting back with me. I appreciate it. And then move on to the next, to your next person that you're asking. And so you'll be surprised sometimes at those people who tell you no initially. In a couple months after they've seen you post, all the great things that Scentsy is bringing to your life, they might send you a message and say, hey, you know what? I had told you before that I wasn't interested, but my circumstances have changed, or I see all the fun that you're having with your business, and I want a little bit more information. That has happened to me more times than I can count. Most of my girls on my team have, told me, not right now, and then to turn around later and be ready to join. Another issue that was posted on the thread was that maybe somebody has had a bad previous experience with another direct selling company. I don't personally have experience with another company. Scentsy was the very first direct sales company that I started with. But one thing that I do with people who have had previous experiences that might not have been so great is I offer the opportunity to add them to my team page. That way they can take a look around and see how that we work together, we share ideas, we work as a team, we have that camaraderie. When things work, we share those ideas. When they don't work, we come to each other to help find solutions. And people really gravitate towards that. And then they can feel free to ask questions. You can even post the question on your team page. Hey, who are my girls in here or guys who have had previous experience with direct sales? So-and-so has a question about it, and can you enlighten them a little bit? One of my team members, Angie, she's like my go-to girl when I have somebody who's, had a bad experience with a previous company, and she can share her experience on the 2 companies that she, was Scentsy and the other company that she was with, and how they differed. So using other consultants that have previous experience as a resource is really good for that. Another issue that was posted is they don't have time, or they make other excuses. Not everybody is going to be ready just to jump in full force, and it's a little bit scary, the unknown, and people have their reservations about it. If people are making excuses, that's fine. That could be legitimate reasons that they don't want to have their own business. Maybe they really don't have time. But if they're giving you, I do what's called a seed list. And so I always have a running list of anybody that I have asked to join my team. And if they're definite no, then I just cross them off my list. If they kind of make excuses about, right now is just not a good time, but maybe in a few months when things slow down for me, then I move them to a different spot on my list, and check back with them in a few months. So you want to keep people like that on your list, because they may come around. You know, and sometimes people will tell you an exact time frame of when to check back with them. Don't forget about those people. If they say check back with me in 6 months, then check back with them in 6 months and see where they're at then. I think those were most of the issues that that everybody had posted in our group. And I just wanted to leave you, I want to make this short and sweet, so it's not like an hour-long video that you guys have to watch. But there are a few things that I've noticed in my couple years of doing this that has really made it a lot easier for me to find people to join my team. One of the best things that I did for myself is when I started seeing myself as a leader and putting it out there and letting the world know that I wanted to have a team, that I wanted to build my team, that I was confident as a leader, even when I wasn't confident when I first started. You have to fake it till you make it. You just have to own it. If you want to be a team leader, then decide today that you're going to be a team leader. And then other people will start believing that you're a team leader. Post on Facebook about it. You know, if you don't have any team members yet, make post. I'm so excited. I really want to start my Scentsy team. Who wants to be my first team member and do this with me? When you get excited about it, other people will get excited about it. And they're going to want to see what this great Scentsy business is all about. So if you're putting yourself out there and you have to believe, why would somebody want to join your team? What are you doing that's setting yourself apart from every other consultant out there? Are you putting it out there? When you post, I used to think that posting on Facebook every day was going to drive my friends and family crazy. Once I started posting on Facebook every day, if not multiple times a day, it separated me from everybody else on there who might have said, hey, yay, I joined Scentsy, I'm a consultant, and then you never heard from them again. When my friends and family think about Scentsy, I want them to think about me. Nobody ever has to ask if April still sells Scentsy. Nobody ever has to ask if April has a Scentsy team. Everybody knows that I have a Scentsy team, that we are growing, that we're expanding, and I'm excited to add new people. People want to be a part of that. Then they start to trust in you as a leader, and that they know that if they sign up underneath you, that you're going to be there for them to help them learn the ropes when they're first getting started out. And don't be shy if you're just starting out and you're an essential consultant or a certified consultant. Put yourself out there as a leader. Let them know. I am excited to have people join my team and let's do this together. As soon as you start doing that and setting yourself apart, think about why you joined your sponsors team. I didn't know Amy. Amy Darrington, our Superstore director, is my sponsor. I did not know Amy. Except I had liked her page one day on Facebook, and I saw her posts all the time about how motivated she was and how excited she was that her team was growing. And, you know, I saw that she was going on these exciting trips, and I knew that Amy was in it for the long haul because of the motivating posts that she would post on her page every day. And so I aligned myself with that, and I knew if I'm going to join, then I want somebody who is in it for the long haul. I don't want somebody who posts, you know, once a month about, oh, here's the warmer of the month, and that's it. I could see her passion through her post on Facebook. And it doesn't have to be Facebook. It could be people you meet in person. When you're passionate about your business and passionate about growing your team, other people are going to want to be a part of that. So I do like the recruiting blitz that I posted on our incentive trip page. I do that all the time. Just like you message or call people to host parties, you can do that same thing with asking people to join your team. Doing those kind of things is what is going to help you propel your business to the next level. And if it's uncomfortable, then you know that you're doing the right things to make your business grow. It's still uncomfortable for me, even if I make it look easy, like it's, you know, second nature. I still get uncomfortable asking people. But when I get the messages, you know, out of the blue from people who have seen the things I'm posting on Facebook, or maybe I messaged them 6 months ago and they never replied back to me, they're still seeing it. Don't think people aren't listening and aren't seeing what you're posting. Sometimes some people just need time to process it. So I guess the one thing I would say is if you're putting yourself out there every day and you're getting excited about it, then you just have to keep doing it and give it time. And I can promise you that eventually it will start to pay off for you. So I hope that everybody got a little something out of this video, and every one of you can be a rock star recruiter if you choose to be. You have to believe it. So once you believe it, it will happen. If anybody has questions about recruiting, feel free to message me. Feel free to tag me in the posts and the incentive trip page. And I'm hoping that we can all go on this awesome trip together and meet up in St. Louis or the Bahamas or Greece. All right. Thanks, everybody.